There was a time when the UFC octagon was haunted by a real-life boogeyman. He didn't just defeat his opponents, he disfigured them. Tony Ferguson, El Cucuy, carried the longest winning streak in lightweight history. 12 consecutive massacres. But in May 2020 in Jacksonville, that aura of invincibility met its end. It wasn't an ordinary defeat. It was the day a warrior's soul was tested to the limit. And the consequences would last forever. Today, you will understand why Tony Ferguson was never the same after facing Justin Gaethje. To understand the magnitude of this fight, we must remember who Tony was at the time.
Oh my goodness!
He was the rightful interim champion, the man everyone wanted to see face Khabib Nurmagomedov. But after the fight was canceled for the 5th time due to the pandemic, Ferguson made a decision that many consider the greatest mistake of his career. He agreed to face Justin Gaethje, a brutal knockout artist, on short notice. To make matters worse, Tony cut weight twice in less than a month just to prove a point. He stepped into the octagon physically depleted, yet his mind still believed he was unbreakable. The first round showcased a different Gaethje. He was no longer that fighter who just charged forward like a madman. He was calm, precise. Ferguson attempted his unorthodox style, switching stances and throwing elbows. But Gaethje's distance was perfect. At the end of the second round, a glimmer of hope. A Tony uppercut dropped Justin.
Boom! Oh, that was nasty. I mean...
Look at me.
But that was where the miracle ended. From the third round onward, what we witnessed was one of the most difficult beatings to watch in MMA history. Every left hook from Gaethje snapped against Ferguson's face. The sound of the strikes echoed through the empty, crowdless arena.
Oh! He's starting mess! Tony can't get it!
Making the scene even more grim.
Final minute of round 3.
Oh, nice! Oh, beautiful. Wow.
What makes this fight tragic is Tony's resilience. He absorbed strikes that would have knocked out any other human being, yet he refused to go down. In the 5th round, something bizarre happened. After taking a massive jab, Ferguson shook his head as if he were trying to rattle his brain back into place. It was the signal that his body could no longer take it. Referee Herb Dean stepped in correctly to save the life of a man who was too brave for his own good. At that moment, the 12-fight winning streak came to an end, but the real damage was invisible.
Justin, the highlight Gaethje!
After that night, Ferguson's record turned into a painful succession of defeats. The agility was gone, the speed faded, and his once iron chin became vulnerable. Justin Gaethje didn't just win a fight. He took years off the career of one of the sport's greatest names. El Cucuy still haunts the fans' imagination. But the fighter we once feared was left behind on that night in 2020. What about you? Do you think Tony should have retired right after that fight? Or does he still have something to prove? Leave a comment below and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of fighting.